Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Progress Iowa's 9th birthday party. My name is Matt Sinovic. I'm the Executive Director of Progress Iowa, and we are so thrilled to have you here with us, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, watching this live as we're broadcasting right now, or later on and catching up with us. We are just really excited to have you as part of this event to mark our 9th year of bringing big progressive energy across the state to fight for change, for the changes that we need, and to hold conservative elected officials accountable. We've had a great 9 years, but that success is only because of people like you, our supporters, our friends, our volunteers, our donors, so many activists and local elected officials across the state that we partner with regularly, and we cannot thank you enough. We have grown from a small organization of just a few dozen people to an online network of more than 75,000 and growing in these past 9 years. Now, that is only because you have taken the time to like, share, tweet, post, sign a petition, show up at a rally, write a letter to the editor, and speak out and use your voice for progressive change. And that is the kind of energy that we want you to bring to tonight's event as well. So if you haven't already, like and share this video right now to help us spread the word about the great work that we are doing in partnership with you and so many others, and to help us keep our organization growing strong. Now, one example of this is the work that we've done to generate good press coverage. I like to say that we try to create good news for good ideas and bad news for bad ideas. And it may seem like in Iowa, at least, there's just a litany of bad ideas and worse ideas coming out of the Iowa legislature. But it's so important that we all speak up to try and stop those bad ideas from becoming law. And together, with your help, we've generated more than 400 stories in the press this year alone for Progress Iowa and the partner organizations that we work directly with. That's more than 400 times that Iowans have read the news and seen our progressive message shared widely and to educate them and hopefully inspire them to take action. Now, that's in addition to more than 70 letters to the editor from our volunteers that have been published in newspapers across the state. Now, a few years ago, we decided that we were going to organize at a grassroots level to get letter writers to submit our progressive message into the opinion pages in newspapers, whether they were weekly in rural areas, all over this state, to try and encourage and educate Iowans about the need for our shared progressive values being implemented in policy. And this year alone, we've gotten more than 70 of those letters published. And those are in addition to the thousands of actions that you have all taken as part of our network to influence change at the legislature. That's phone calls, emails, dialing into or calling into Zoom events, because we're not encouraging people to show up because of COVID precautions. But we are just doing every single thing that we can with your help to continue fighting for that progressive change in our 9th year. So we are so grateful that you're here tonight, and we're excited to share this virtual event with you. We've asked a lot of people to join us, and so tonight you're going to hear from some of Progress Iowa's great friends and partners. You're going to hear from our staff. You're going to hear from our supporters. You're going to hear from a few elected officials, and you're even going to see some highlights of our past work. But before we get into that, I want to make sure and say thank you. Thank you to all of you who have chipped in and donated to help our organization remain financially strong. Without your donation and support, we could not continue the work that we are doing. And thank you to all the financial sponsors of tonight's event. You'll see their names scrolling on the screen throughout the night, but there are two organizations in particular I want to thank that without which Progress Iowa would not exist, would not be as strong as we are, and that's AFSCME Council 61 and the Iowa State Education Association. These two organizations have been with us from the very beginning, and we are so grateful for your support, in addition to the support of all of our financial contributors. I also want to give a shout out to our board of directors, Danny Homan, Melissa Peterson, and Mark Langen. Thank you for the time time, effort, and energy that you put in to making this organization great. And our two other staff members, Amy Adams and Ivy Beckenholt. Now, as I said, you're going to hear from Amy and Ivy a little bit later in the program, but I want to make sure and say thank you to them as well. So we have a great event lined up, and up next, you're going to be hearing from a few local elected officials, and just enjoy and thank you again for being here to celebrate Progress Iowa's 9th birthday.
Happy 9th birthday, Progress Iowa. State Representative Ross Wilburn here, Chair of the Iowa Democratic Party. Just wishing you a great 9th birthday, and I want to thank you for the educational materials, all the research that you've done to provide to progressives across the state. It's just an invaluable tool and resource. I encourage everybody to support Progress Iowa, give to them so they can continue to provide that material, that research, and help inform all of your strong advocacy. Happy birthday.
Hey, friends and neighbors. Rob Sand, State Auditor here. Hope you're doing well. Happy birthday to Progress Iowa. You're now 9. You're 2 years older than Tate. That's great. You know, I've been a supporter of Progress Iowa for a long time. Just happy to have somebody out there pushing on issues, trying to make sure that we're holding people accountable in state government, and trying to get good results for Iowans. So I hope you have been a supporter. I hope you've been to some of the events. Really had a good time at the Corn Boil on a regular basis now, and looking forward to the next one. Bye-bye.
You helped me do a joint press conference with former First Lady Mary Culver regarding domestic abuse murder. You have kept me and thousands of Iowans informed on issues at the local, state, and federal level. You've supported Moral Monday, Iowa at the Capitol during session, and you've issued dozens of press briefings on topics that affect our everyday lives. And you've done so much more. For all of that good work and all of that good trouble, I wish Progress Iowa a happy birthday. I thank you and hope that there are very many more. Iowa needs you, progressives need you, and I need you. Happy birthday, Progress Iowa.
Hey, I just want to give a happy birthday to Progress Iowa. Thank you so much for your contribution to Iowa politics, but also to the progressive mission across our state. For me, it's about the advocacy work. My 5 years in the legislature, there hasn't been a better partner than Progress Iowa in ensuring that the message gets to the people, meeting people where they are. And so I implore all of us to celebrate this birthday. Let's make sure that we donate, share information, but also continue to advocate for what we believe in and supporting organizations like Progress Iowa because they support us in our mission. Thank you so much. Have a happy birthday.
Hello, my name is Representative Todd Pritchard from Charles City. I'm the Democratic House Minority Leader, and I'm very pleased to record this selfie video for Progress Iowa and all my friends and folks there. You know, Progress Iowa has been a strong voice for progressive politics in Iowa. You know, helping to lend a voice to progressive ideas and from ideas from Democrats and people like me who are trying to you know, support positive change for Iowa. And Progress Iowa has been that voice and that way for us to talk about ideas that maybe you won't hear necessarily definitely from our colleagues in the legislature from the Republican Party, but then also to hold them accountable and kind of shed light and have a little fun sometimes on some of the bad ideas that are coming from some of the Republicans in the Iowa legislature. And so I've appreciated that discussion and that voice that Progress Iowa has done. And you know, it's always fun to get together with some of the events like the Christmas party and to see friends from across the state who support progressive ideas that are about people and about moving the state forward. So congratulations on your milestone here.
Hi, I'm State Senator Joe Bolcom. I'd like to offer my birthday greetings to Progress, Iowa on your 9th birthday. You've become a feisty 9-year-old. You've done such great work and on behalf of working people in Iowa, and I just want to congratulate you as you celebrate your 9th anniversary here in Iowa. I encourage everybody to continue to be supportive of your work, especially financially, as you build an even stronger organization on behalf of the working people of our state. Happy birthday.
Thank you to all those elected officials who spoke out tonight and wished us a happy birthday. You know, we talked a little bit earlier about the thousands of actions that we've encouraged people to take this year, and the work that we've done to generate good press coverage for progressive ideals and values. But it's not enough that we have that we speak out. We have to have elected officials in place to execute the changes that we're advocating for. So it's really wonderful to see you all here tonight, to hear from you. And we're grateful for your partnership and your leadership, and we look forward to continuing that in the future. Now, if you're just joining us, welcome to Progress Iowa's 9th birthday party. I'm Matt Sinovic, the Executive Director of Progress Iowa. If you haven't yet, please like and share this video to help us spread the word about the great work that we're doing and to share all the opportunities there are to take action. One of the ways you can do that is by making a donation. If you visit progressiowa.org or click on the link in the comments, either on Facebook or YouTube, if you're watching right now, you can make that donation tonight to help us keep our organization strong and growing. Another way that we are just announcing tonight that you can support our organization is by purchasing by buying some new products in our online store. We're teaming up with Raygun, a shop that many of you are familiar with. They're a union shop. Where all the products in our store are made in America. You can get T-shirts, a number of products, including a cool notebook like this. And every time you make a purchase from the Progress Iowa shop, you're supporting a good union shop like Raygun, and you're also contributing to the future of our organization. So would encourage you all to make a donation to Progress Iowa, but also visit our new store in partnership with Raygun, and we'll share that link as well. Now, up next, we have several more videos from some of our other friends and partners, so we'll look forward to hearing those. And then we also have a recap of this year's of work that we've done in this past year. Even though most of it has been done virtually, we have still pushed that progressive message and shared our progressive values across the state. And so what we have is a highlight reel of some of our speakers from our events and some of the press coverage that we've gotten this past year.
Happy birthday, Progress Iowa. A big thank you to Matt and to Ivy and to the entire Progress Iowa family. I am so proud to be a supporter of this wonderful advocacy organization. Your work at Progress Iowa is more important now than ever. During the pandemic, during this situation of civil unrest, during the tumultuous nature of our politics, both in this state and in this country, your advocacy and education of the progressive community here in the state of Iowa has never been more important. Thank you for everything you do. Happy birthday. And please, for anybody watching this video, if you have not made a contribution to help support this organization, I hope you consider doing so. I have made my annual contribution. And again, it's just so important that we continue to work to advocate and educate as many folks as we possibly can in this state and across the country about the importance of progressive issues. Thank you again, and happy birthday, Progress Iowa.
Hi, this is Danny Holman. I'm president of Estimate Council 61. On behalf of the 20,000 members we represent in the state of Iowa, I want to congratulate Progress Iowa on a fantastic 9 years. Our organization has relied on Progress Iowa to help us move many issues. And every time we've had an issue and needed their help, Progress Iowa has been there to help us. So to Matt and his staff, congratulations on a fantastic 9 years, and we look forward to future endeavors with you for many, many years to come. Congratulations, Progress Iowa. Job well done.
Hello, my name is Charlie Wishman. I'm president of the Iowa Federation of Labor, AFL-CIO, and I just want to say happy birthday to Progress Iowa. Through good times and through bad times, Progress Iowa has always been there for the working class of this state. And that's why it's really hard for me to put my finger on the one thing that, helps me to really wrap my arms around exactly all the great things that Progress Iowa does. Because Progress Iowa has been there when we've had expanded healthcare for Iowans and through Medicaid expansion, and Progress Iowa has been there to fight the good fights that we've won to help Iowans and help the working class of this state. And even in the hard times when we've lost our collective bargaining or when women's health care have been under attack and so many other things, Progress Iowa is there. And so again, I can't thank you enough. And thank you to everybody who's ever worked for Progress Iowa and who will work for Progress Iowa in the future, because Progress Iowa is not going to go anywhere. So happy birthday. And I'm looking forward to celebrating a whole lot more birthdays to come. Thanks.
Happy birthday, Progress Iowa. I'm Mike Baranek, president of the Iowa State Education Association. We at the ISCA are incredibly proud to be strong supporters of the work that Progress Iowa does here in our state. Because of your advocacy, your organization has demonstrated that Iowans have passionate, progressive ideals that benefit everyone. Making a contribution to Progress Iowa will ensure that we all continue well into the future. Again, happy birthday, Progress Iowa, and keep up the great work.
Thanks to Progress Iowa for filling a niche that needed to be filled in Iowa. We needed leadership to help guide us and join us all together to try to make a difference for Iowans in this trying time. Thanks again, Matt. Thanks again for everybody who supports Progress Iowa.
Hello, I'm Sue Dinsdale, the director of Iowa Citizen Action Network, and we are so happy to have had Progress Iowa here in our state for the past 9 years. We've worked together on so many campaigns and projects, it's hard just to name a few. Some of the highlights were our Raise the Wage Iowa campaign, when we did Medicaid madness across the state, advocating for expanding Medicaid, protecting the Affordable Care Act, and so many more. We've had a little fun with some of our Iowa politicians, including Chuck Grassley. Seems like we were a pretty regular fixture outside the federal building. Through our work with Why Courts Matter, we highlighted the then Judiciary Chair, Chuck Grassley's obstruction of President Obama's court nominees. We delivered copies of Article 3 of the Constitution to him. We also provided a basket of pipes referencing the senator's comments to Chuck Schumer to put that in your pipe and smoke it. And who can forget the tax discussions when he accused the working people of our country on wasting their money on booze, women, and movies. So of course we delivered empty booze bottles to him. We are always happy to partner with Progress Iowa, and we so appreciate all of the support we receive from them here at ICANN on our various projects. We've sure done an awful lot together over the past 9 years, and we're looking forward to many, many more.
Hi, everyone. I'm Connie Ryan, the Executive Director of Interfaith Alliance of Iowa, and I want to wish Progress Iowa a very happy 9th birthday. We are so grateful for all of the work that you do across our state on progressive issues and bringing that progressive voice to our state. I am always grateful to Progress Iowa for being one of our most important partner organizations in the work that we do, and that we can always rely on Progress Iowa to be part of the team on so many important issues in our state and things that we are facing, whether it is the work that Progress Iowa does behind the scenes during the legislative session or throughout the entire year. Just very grateful for all of our collaborative work. Congratulations to Matt Sinovic and his entire team and all of the work that you have done over the last 9 years, and happy birthday.
Hey everyone, Keenan Crow from One Iowa here to wish Progress Iowa a very happy 9th birthday. Progress Iowa is an invaluable resource for us, whether it's promoting our events and petitions, organizing rallies, or simply amplifying what's happening up at the State House. We wouldn't be nearly as effective without help from our friends over at Progress Iowa. So please, tonight, open your hearts and your pocketbooks to support this wonderful organization so that we can have another 9 years and another 9 after that. Thanks so much, and again, happy birthday.
Hi, my name is Kelly Harrison. I'm the UAW Legislative Coordinator in Iowa. On behalf of the Iowa State Cap Council, we would like to wish Matt Sinovic and his team at Progress Iowa a happy 9th birthday. We are proud to sponsor and to work with you over the years, Matt. We watch your team grow and do some great work. One event that really stands out to me this year was the Cobin Memorial. Your team did a great job at putting that together, and it was much needed during this time of COVID. I believe it brought closure to the families that lost loved ones during this pandemic, including some of our UAW members, active and retirees. So thank you for doing that. We're also looking forward to working with you in the future and wish you many more birthdays, and we wish you the very best, Matt. Have a great one.
Last year, Progress Iowa's annual corn feed saw a record turnout with 24 presidential candidates speaking. This year, even more people turned out, logging in from the comforts of their home.
The 2020 Iowa caucus winner making a virtual appearance here. Mayor Pete Buttigieg spoke at Progress Iowa's annual corn feed.
I want to welcome everybody to the Progress Iowa corn feed of 2020.
I'm so excited to get to be virtually with a group of Iowans tonight at the Progress Iowa Corn Feed.
Hello, Iowa Corn Feed. Congresswoman Axney here. Happy to be with this great virtual crowd of Iowans.
How do they give money to Progress Iowa?
You go to Progress Iowa and give some money.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way, Ben. Yeah, Ben. I think Ben's right.
They need your $5 or your $10 to do all the great work that they're doing. So go chip in.
Folks wanted to show their disapproval of the vice president's visit with a billboard near the airport mocking it. Progress Iowa's billboard poked fun at the rally during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Progress Iowa, it's Cory Booker. Congratulations. Why am I congratulating you? Because it's your 8th annual holiday party, and it's a holiday party like no other, I am sure, because of the challenging, difficult year that 2020 has been.
Hello, everyone. I'm Iowa State Representative Ross Wilburn in Ames, Iowa, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you to the Progress Iowa Board of Directors for presenting the Iowa Legislative Black Caucus with the Harkin Hero Award for going above and beyond in promoting progressive values, in this case, justice and equal protection.
Davison Rippey and a number of others spoke out against Coney Barrett in a Facebook Live press conference Monday morning and are gravely concerned about what they believe could be lost.
The Supreme Court nominee is going to take away or has a very strong chance to take away the Affordable Care Act, has a very strong chance to make abortion illegal in this country by overturning Roe v. Wade. And just down the line, taking away our rights and threatening our lives.
Today is the one-year anniversary of the first COVID-19 death in Iowa. And since then, our state has seen nearly 5,700 deaths. Today, a memorial was held outside the Iowa State Capitol building in Des Moines. A selection of names of loved ones lost to the virus were read out loud. Several state lawmakers and Iowa nonprofit organizations also participated.
Up next, it's my pleasure to introduce our 2 other staff members, Amy Adams and Ivy Beckenholt. Amy is our organizer, and she just does a great job of finding, recruiting, and training volunteers all over the state. Now, she does this, and she has this ability to encourage someone to share their personal story and connect it with the public policy that can help make a change in their life and the lives of so many others. Now, she's done this by training people to speak at events, in person, virtually, and even in helping craft so many letters to the editor. I mentioned this earlier, but this year alone, we've published more than 70 letters to the editor, or our volunteers have gotten published more than 70 letters to the editor, and that is almost exclusively because of Amy's hard work and dedication. And Ivy Beckenholt joined us last year as our digital and communications director during the middle of a pandemic, and she just hit the ground running. She does a great job of making every single thing that we put out look amazing. If you see something that is well designed coming out of Progress Iowa, it is because of Ivy. And she manages all of our social media channels, our communication with the press, and does just a magnificent job of making sure that our progressive values are effectively communicated, whether it is in social media to the press or to the more than 75,000 people in our online network, those who get our many email messages that we send out. So up next, we have Amy Adams and Ivy Beckenholt, who are going to share with you a few other ways that you can get involved with Progress Iowa and help fight for progressive change.
Hi everyone, thank you for being with us this evening to celebrate Progress Iowa's 9th birthday. I know we would all much rather be together in person to celebrate this event, but we're continuing to be COVID cautious, and with vaccines, we are hopeful that very soon we'll all be able to get together and celebrate Progress Iowa and you, volunteers and supporters, and all the work that we've done across the state. So one of the things that I look forward to at a birthday party, of course, is birthday cake. Well, since we can't have birthday cake, I want to tell you something that is a piece of cake, and that's writing letters to the editor. Over the last 2 years, one of the projects I'm most proud of with Progress Iowa is writing letters to the editor. We've developed a statewide network, and we've helped individuals get over 500 letters published. So if you would like to publish a letter to the editor, if you would like an extra set of eyes to look that over, if you'd like some research, some talking points, or just some help on getting your words on paper, please reach out. My name is Amy Adams, and I'm an organizer with Progress Iowa, and I would love to help you get your words and thoughts and ideas into print. So you can reach me at Amy, A-M-Y, at progressiowa.org. And I would love to help you get your words and ideas printed in one of Iowa's papers. Thank you for your support.
Hi, my name's Ivy Beckenholt, and I'm the Progress Iowa Communications Director. Hope you're all having a great time at our 9th annual birthday celebration. Now, this isn't only my first year here, but it's been great working with Matt, Amy, our partners, and all of our volunteers. One of the best projects that I've got to work on so far are with Amy and our volunteers for Progress Iowa text alerts. Now, these alerts are really helpful during the legislative session when there's a lot going on, things are moving quickly. So these alerts let Iowans know what's going on, what bills are moving fast, and how to take action safely during the pandemic. So if you're not already subscribed to our text alerts, please text Iowa to 515-385-1385. Again, that's IOWA to 515-385-1385. Another great project that I got to work on this year at Progress Iowa is Pollock Media, our news and content site. With our contributors, our writers like Nicole Heitrick and our producer Greg Howenstein, Pollock Media has really been able to thrive this year. We have a lot of great content to explore, like news articles about the Capitol, content from legislators, and even podcasts like the one Matt and I have called What a Week, where we talk about the latest news of the week and we give our opinions on the hot topics of this past week. So there's a lot of great content for you to explore. Just go to potluck.fm. Thank you.
Amy and Ivy, thank you so much for speaking tonight, and of course for all your hard work for Progress Iowa. We could not have the great success that we have without you. And I hope that everyone who's listening and watching tonight will take your advice, sign up for our text messages, and really learn how to use their voice to stand up for the progressive change that we all know is needed in this state. Now, if you're just joining us, my name is Matt Sinovic. I'm the Executive Director of Progress Iowa. We're here celebrating our 9th birthday, and we're so glad that you're here. If you haven't yet, please like and share this video to help us spread the word and chip in. We're asking people to give at least $9 to celebrate our 9th birthday. You can visit progressiowa.org or look for the link in the comments, either on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you happen to be watching this video. Now, we're almost done with our program tonight, but before we go, there are a few more people who wanted to send in their birthday wishes, and we're so glad that they did. So take a listen, and then we'll wrap up our program shortly after. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Angie Weiland, and I support Progress Iowa because they support big ideas like Medicare for All. Regular Democrats don't seem to want to get on board with big structural change, but I appreciate a local Iowa group that's willing to go that extra mile. I really enjoy writing letters to the editor with Amy Adams. She gives us lots of great ideas that are topical to write about. I also enjoyed the 2019 corn feed, which was in Cedar Rapids in my backyard. Well, not really my backyard, but sort of. And I'll never forget going to a training on how to write and put on Facebook advertisements for political groups, and I was in a group with Matt Sinovic, and I was dressed up like a shark, and we wrestled each other. I'll never forget it, Matt. Peace. Love you guys.
Hi, everybody. My name is Scott Thompson. I'm from Des Moines, and I'd like to say thank you to Matt Sinovic and all of the folks at Progress Iowa for the work that they do on behalf of working families and organized labor in our state. And if you've never been to a Progress Iowa corn feed, you need to treat yourself and go, because they're wonderful. You get the chance to meet candidates up close, and it's always a good time. So Matt and everybody at Progress Iowa, thank you. Congratulations on your 9 years of success, and I look forward to a 10th year and beyond for some wonderful things out of the organization.
I would like to pay tribute to Progress Iowa for all their work and support in progressive values. Matt Sinovic expresses his opinion on legislation, and I agree with him. He is like a spokesperson for me. Matt has also given me opportunities to speak to my legislators about health care. I especially enjoyed our trips to the Capitol. Thank you, Progress Iowa. I appreciate all you do. Gano Whetstone.
Happy birthday, Progress Iowa. I can't believe it's been 9 years already. I support Progress Iowa because they do a great job of holding elected officials accountable to their records and standing up for important issues like protecting the Affordable Care Act, standing up for Dreamers, and ensuring college is affordable for everyone. My favorite Progress Iowa event has got to be the corn feed. Where else can you eat real corn, well looking at corn, and occasionally get served Ben & Jerry's ice cream by the actual Ben & Jerry themselves? Thanks so much, Progress Iowa. Join me in supporting them. Take care.
Hi, my name is Pete Hurd, and I support Progress Iowa. And why should you? It's because when Progress Iowa hears about a problem, they think, your struggle is my struggle. And that holistic approach is being taken less and less by fewer and fewer organizations. For every problem we have in Iowa, Progress Iowa is always there. And we've come to depend on them. Thanks, and happy birthday.
Well, thank you again, everyone, for participating tonight in Progress Iowa's 9th birthday party. It's hard for me to believe that it has been 9 years since this organization began. I've been with it since the beginning and have just loved working for progressive change and getting to do some fun, creative work these past 9 years. And I just am looking forward so much to all the great success that we can have in the future because of your support. So one last time, I want to thank our board of directors, Danny Holman, Melissa Peterson, Mark Langen. I want to thank our staff, Amy Adams and Ivy Beckenholt. I want to thank all the financial sponsors who made tonight's event especially successful. You've seen their names scrolling on the screen throughout the evening. And I want to thank each of you for watching tonight, for being a part of our work. I mean, our network is really a network. We cannot, and a community. We cannot exist, we cannot thrive, we cannot succeed without your involvement and your support. So for every time that you have clicked on an email, read it, shared it with a friend or family member, shared one of our posts on Facebook, encourage people to sign up for our list. We get so many referrals for people who want to be part of our organization because someone else was part of our organization. Really, everything that you're doing to help spread the word about the work that we're doing together, we are so grateful for that. And I'll ask one last time, if you go online and make a donation of at least $9 in celebration of our 9th birthday, visit progressiowa.org or click on the link in the comments. We would be so grateful for that. It's because of you that we've had so much success over these last 9 years, and because of you that I'm confident we'll be successful in the future. Thanks again for joining us tonight.